Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FunMath number 169.
FunMath number 169. Okay, back up just a little bit because I'm going to have you right over here on this one so we keep our equation on the board and we don't have to erase it. Okay, so solve this inequality if a is greater than 0. And the reason I've made a greater than 0 is that
We don't have negative fractions.
we don't have negative fractions. And so this is a kind of similar problem to one we saw in art of problem solving section 9.5 today. Okay, so how are we going to solve this equation?
Well, first we can multiply by 3. Multiply the entire thing by 3.
Okay, what are you going to get when you do that? And start writing about right up here.
So we get 3 times 8 plus a over 34 plus 2a is greater than 1. That's it's 3 times the entire thing.
Okay, so what is the correct way to write that? Right, you have to include those parentheses, otherwise it looks like what you wrote would have been wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to make sure to include those parentheses, that's very important.
Then we multiply by 34 plus 2a. And we get 3 times 8 plus a is greater than 34 plus 2a.
Alright,
It's 24 plus 3a is greater than 34 plus 2a. So now we can subtract 24 from both sides. We get 3a is greater than 10 plus 2a minus 2a. A is greater than 10.
okay, so we get a solution that says our equation is true if a is greater than 10. Okay, how can we check if that makes sense?
We could just plug in 11. That would mean it was greater than 10.
Okay, let's plug in 11 and see what we get. We get 19 over 34 plus 22, which is
56.
56. 34 plus 22 is 56, so it's 19 over 56 greater than 1/3. Okay, now, how could we check that?
Well, 19 times 3, it's 57.
Okay, so if we multiply, so we get 57 over 56 is greater than 1 if we multiply both sides by 3. Is this true?
Yes.
Okay, so 11 works, but that gives us some confidence that a greater than 10 should work. What else should we check here?
10.
10. 10's a very good thing to check. Now, keep in mind that there are numbers in between 10 and 11, right? Like, for example?
10 and a half.
10 and a half, another example.
10 and a third.
Okay, another example.
10 and a fourth.
How about 7 plus pi? Okay, let's check 10. When I get 18 over 54. And the question is this greater than 1/3 or not? Okay.
Well, actually, 18 times 3 is 54.
Ah, okay, right here we have equality. So that actually is also good to know. If this said greater than or equal to, 10 would have worked. So 10's right on the border. So that's another good thing to check. Okay, that just helps us see if our answer makes sense. All right?
Yeah.
All right, good job. Good job, sweetie. Good job.